In this session, we're going to take a look at white bases for color printing that fades into the garment color. This is a very powerful trick, something that you can only do with the SimpleSeps Smart RIP 4.0 product in the screen printing industry. Once again, I'm against blind ripping, and all the rips in the industry tend to be blind rips. In other words, you click a button and print your halftones out on film and you can't do anything with them. You can't preview them, you can't see them before you print, and you can't edit them, and you can't do the things you need to do with them as a screen printer. And yet these rips are very expensive. But with SimpleSeps Smart RIP 4, we can do tips and tricks like this that really improve the quality of our printing and the work that we do in our screen printing shop. Here we can see the mod ink, and we can see that the rose petals, and this is a photograph from a cell phone, so the quality is not very high, but yet we can see in the rose petals that we have a very nice blend of the red ink into the garment color, a nice fade in without any white peeking through. Well, the way we achieved this print is by actually choking the halftone dots after we had done our color separations. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we set this up or actually choke our halftone dots after the color separations. What we'd be doing is actually going to our white base and choking that after we had done our halftone color separations using SimpleSeps Smart RIP 4. Here I have a file set up to be separated. And this is the actual print that we separated. Now to do this, what I do is I simply go to my SimpleSeps 4. And this has all been converted, and there's plenty of tutorials on the website about converting and setting up your graphics. And I just want to take a look at how you choke this base in this session. We'll go to separations, we'll go to halftones, and we're going to select the white base. We're going to leave that tinted, and we're not going to choke it. If we're outputting all black, we'll go to all black. We'll simply click on generate separations and let that process. Now once that's finished processing, I have my halftone preview, which we've gone over in a number of videos, how that doesn't render very well in CorelDRAW because they're monochrome bitmaps. But we'll take a look at what we do to our underbase. I'd come here to my underbase, and what I would do is actually choke this and the halftone dots so that I get the color blend. And to do that, I would just have this file selected. I'd simply come here to the halftone spread and choke tab in SimpleSeps Smart RIP 4. Now come down here and click on choke and let that process. Once that's finished, you can see I've actually choked the halftone dots. Through SimpleSeps, I've actually been able to edit my halftones before I print them out. I'm not blind printing, and I have access to my halftones to set up special white bases based on my printing needs or the project at hand. Now actually on some of these I'll actually choke them twice, so I'll go ahead and choke that again and really bring those halftone dots back along with the full choke, so that when I print my red ink, I'm going to get a really nice soft blender fade into the garment that's accurate to the original, and I won't have the white base peeking out because I've choked it. And we'll go back to the original here and we can take a look at our original. Go back to page 1, and that's how we get that nice soft fade of the red ink into the garment. And this would apply to any project where you have the color fading into the garment. That white base choke and the actual choke of the halftones allow you to get that very accurate fade without the peaking of the white base underneath your halftone dots. So it's just a quick tutorial on how to deal with white bases for color printing that fades into the garment color. We'll go ahead and wrap here, and we'll see you in our next video.